Who likes to think of a beautiful precision machine fixed with an old hunk of junk? I guess I forgot to mention John is a musician, a drummer who works with groups all over town and makes a pretty fair income from it. I suppose he just thinks about everything the way he thinks about drumming, which is to say he doesn't really think about it at all. He just does it, is with it. He just responded to fixing his motorcycle with a beer can the way he would respond to someone dragging the beat while he was playing. It just did a big thud with him, and that was it. He didn't want any part of it. At first, this difference seemed fairly minor, but then it grew, and grew, and grew, until I began to see why I missed it. Some things you miss because they're so tiny you overlook them, but some things you don't see because they're so huge. We were both looking at the same thing, seeing the same thing, talking about the same thing, thinking about the same thing, except he was looking, seeing, talking, and thinking from a completely different dimension. He really does care about technology. It's just that in this other dimension, he gets all screwed up and is rebuffed by it. It just won't swing for him. He tries to swing it without any rational premeditation, and botches it, and botches it, and botches it, and after so many botches, gives up and just kind of puts a blanket curse on that whole nuts and bolts scene.